What you're looking at are memory cores. But what are memory cores? Welcome back to another episode of Daily Devlog. So what exactly is a memory core? Well, in Tower of Chambers, memory cores are the storytellers in the world. Much like items in Dark Souls that explain the lore, memory cores serve the exact same purpose. Okay, but what exactly are they? They're not exactly items, nor are they consumables. They're cores left behind by previous owners. When a core is left behind, the owner also leaves a message for whoever comes along to pick up the core. Thus, it is universally known as a memory core in the world of Tower of Chambers. Upon finding these collectibles in the game, you'll be uncovering secrets of the world, stories of the residents, and the explanation for you being in the game. Most importantly, these messages left behind will explain to the player what their final objective is, and why they need to reach to the top of the tower. Now, I don't want to get into too much detail of the world just yet, simply because I haven't gotten to the part where I can show you a polished version of the game. Without spoiling a lot of the discoveries you can make yourself, I want to take the time this week to show you the process of developing a memory core. Of course, this is all still in progress and is most likely to change before release. I start my designs in sketches first. Now, since I don't have a decent camera to capture myself drawing on paper, I've recorded the sketching digitally. Here, I come up with several concept designs for the memory core. In the back of my head, I already have an idea of what they would look like. With sketching, I can quickly get a feel of the overall shape of the memory core. Once I am done with sketching, I move on to Blender to create these assets to be used in-game. I find often doing too many iterations can actually do more harm, because you'll waste too much time thinking of what it would look like, than actually seeing what it does look like in game. In a sketch, you often have the freedom of expression to stylize the item as much as you want. However, in a game, there are many aspects to consider, such as lighting, material, the distance the player will look at them, and the actual size of the object in game. All these cannot be expressed in a 2D drawing, simply because 2D and 3D have a different way to express emotion. And as a designer, you need to keep that in mind to save time on important things. I think a lot of 2D artists can agree with me that 3D kills a lot of expression in 2D. While I agree with this statement, I simply think that many artists tend to focus on trying to make a game invoke feeling the same way a drawing or painting does, which is unfair because games are a medium on its own. There are many times where a game can invoke feelings that no 2D drawing or painting can possibly do. Anyways, I think I'm getting a little bit off track here. After I am finished modeling the memory core in Blender, I import it into Unity to see how it will look in game. And right off the bat, I notice how the item changes drastically in different lighting. This is what I mean when I say consider what you designed in a 3D space instead. So, I make adjustments to the material to better fit both lighting situations. After doing so, I move on to modeling more memory cores I have sketched out. I repeat the process. You'll notice that they all have particular model name to them. Here you have TUTR, which is intended to be a tutorial guide. This memory core helps the player at the beginning of the game by providing key information to the player, such as movement and controls.